Hello everybody and welcome to another limited adhesion video. I am Jason, joined by Steve. How are you today, Steve?
I'm great, Jason. It seems funny having somebody from the other side of the pond instead of Mark, and so just congratulations to Mark and Leigh for the wedding that they had at the weekend.
Yes, congratulations to Mark. I'm sorry I do not know his bride's name, but yes, congratulations, Mark. We are at Phoenix in the USF2000 for our first of two oval races this season, and I'm kind of excited about this.
Yeah, me too, Jason. It's fantastic to be at this side of the pond again, and looking forward to some absolutely fantastic racing that's going to be very close and frenetic, as we usually have in the USF.
And I don't even know actually how I got here. I think I was kidnapped and offered Chivas or something. This is how I'm here. Oh, shoot. So go ahead, Steve. I guess you can take away the championship standings here.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. At the moment, we've got Tom Larin lead the way, 242 points, chased by Alex Murphy in the Anti-Wizard Society, 140. And then we have Nico Minardi in third place, followed by Russell Bright, Eric Pusey, Mike Murphy, Chris White, Sebastian Mulmichael, Jason, Ben Chalcroft, James Pepper, Gavin Kelly, Philip Miles, Kenneth Olive, Chris Forrester, Roberto Costa, Graham Barsley, Steve Pepper, Gareth Winslade, Pavel Kesmarek, Keith Schooling, Lawrence Erin Jenkins, and yet still to score, Stephen McCann.
That'd be interesting. Oh, Stephen's not in here tonight, is he? That would be pretty cool if you could see him get some points.
Yeah, it would. I think he struggled to get to the championship at the moment. So, and looking at the championship, the teams, we have Anti-Wizard Society there on 224 leading the way at the moment, with Wizards Diamond 200 points and Extric Racing, fantastic few results for them for 144 points. Minardi Simsport 120, McLaren, Minardi Atlantic, Minardi Europe, Wizards Amethyst, TBC on 37 points, DSR with 6 points, I'm not sure how that works, Shelf Squirrel 4 points, MMPR 1 point, then HKS and Wizards Ruby yet to score.
Well, I know you guys talked about the Anti-Wizard Society in the last race, doing what they intended to do and taking down a couple of the Wizards teams.
Yeah, they're doing really well at the moment. Obviously, I'm not sure whether Alex is in this race or whether he was is able to make it, or whether it's his first race back. So it'll be interesting to see how Alex does on this circuit. And there he is. There he is. Pole position, I think it says 27.187. Yes. Kenneth Olive second, and Jason Weaver taking third. And look at that, Steve Pepper for DSR with a nosebleed again in fourth. So we've got Philip Miles fifth, Ben Chalcroft, Mike Murphy, Eric Pusey, Gavin Kelly, Pavel Kuzmarek, Russell Bright, James Pepper, Slade Bees, Tom Larin, well, that was a bit of a surprise in 14th, Chris White, and then Keith Schooling, no time recorded.
Yeah, I don't. You can't count Tour out, even though he is that far back.
No, it's very true. He can come from anywhere. Tour. He's a very talented driver.
Yes, he is.
It's nice to see Jason Weaver in as well. I think it's Jason's first race with us, so that would be nice. Obviously, a specialist round the ovals.
Yeah, it is his first race, at least in the USF2000. Yes.
Yeah. I think Jason's over in the oval division, so yeah, it's good to see Jason.
Always good to see new drivers. And here's your starting lineup.
Yeah, starting lineup. We've got Alex Murphy on pole position. Obviously, Kenneth Olive on the first row. Jason Weaver and Steve Pepper on the second row. So yeah, it's going to be a fun and frenetic race here at. Was it Phoenix? Never been to Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Is Phoenix any good?
I like Phoenix as far as the track. I like the track. Yep. This is the old layout. Actually, they have been an updated layout with a nice neon cactus at the start finish line, but
Nice.
I do enjoy Phoenix.
So Phoenix,
I've never
Arizona,
been
isn't it?
I'm sorry?
Is it Phoenix, Arizona?
Yes, Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, very
There you
hot.
go. Oh yeah, yeah. I have family over in New England, so they're
Oh, really?
they're Boston way. Yeah.
No, nice. That's not too far from me. I say not too far. Maybe 3-4 hour drive.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
No, that's nice. That would be New Hampshire. New Hampshire would be their home track, I guess, there, but
Yeah, I would think so.
yeah. So the cars have lined up and are taking their pace lap. It'll be one pace lap, double file start. If we ever do go to restarts, we will be a single file, which will help with the chaos and carnage on those restarts.
Yeah, I think that's been introduced for this series actually.
And I expect some tight racing here, even in a short track like this. Not so much like Charlotte, like we did last season, but this should be interesting to see. And the pace car is off, and we're racing. Big jump early for Alex Murphy.
Taking a good lead. Bit of a wiggle.
Little bobble. That's Tour McLaren there. Getting dicey all early. 3 wide going through the corners. Russell Bright on screen. That's gonna. Keith Schooling's got a similar car. This might screw me up. I mean, this is gonna be a little different for me. I'm gonna have to learn these pace schemes pretty quick.
Yeah, it looks like Alex Murphy's made a small break. He's just under a second clear of Kenneth Olive now.
Yes, and Jason Weaver right behind Olive. Everybody, nobody's gained a real. Schooling is trailing a little bit according to the track map, but everybody else is keeping it pretty tight. And it's nice, it's pretty clean. We made it through turn 1 with no incidents. The one thing about these cars, I noticed that pretty much flat out around this circuit.
Yeah, I think there's a little lifting to the into the last bend, but the first bend. But apart from that, it's very much flat out.
Yeah, heard a little bit of shift there going through the dog leg, or the slotted spoon, I guess we could call it, right?
Yeah.
We have spoon. They're going through spoon corner here, and then the dog leg. We can call the slotted spoon. Why not?
Contact.
Oh, contact. Oh, damn. Yeah. That could possibly bring out the yellow. They are off the racing surface.
No sign yet.
It may not. No, we might stay green. So that's Steve Pepper, Kenneth Olive, and Shallcraft right here. And a pretty tight group. Very hard racing going on right here. Pepper trying to work on the inside of Olive. Thinks better of it and falls in behind. Passing's tough here, though, is it not?
It is, yeah. It's quite difficult. You got to judge it just right.
The driver's saying that passing was difficult, and the draft isn't slipstream's not really huge unless you can get 2 or 3 cars wide. A right, making a move on James Pepper. Is that James Pepper? Yes.
Yeah, it is. James now got Chris White just behind him as well.
Yep. There's Chris. Chris is an oval racer.
Oh, does he do the ovals as well? Yeah, I didn't realise that Chris did ovals.
Yep.
I must admit, it's something I've always wanted to try. But obviously the oval division as well, the limited division. It's something I've not pursued. I should do really. I should have a critic and have a copy go.
Yeah, Chris is doing well on road courses this season in all sorts of series. And he races. He's a regular oval racer.
Yeah, he's doing really well in the F4 at the moment. He put 1500, so he's having a real battle at the moment with I think it's Daniel and James Pepper.
Can't believe this group here. The front three have seemed to have stepped out, but this group here, the 7-8 cars. Ooh, that was tight. 7-8 cars here. Oh, we got trouble. And that will bring out a caution.
It's funny how the cautions work on this as well. I've never understood it because obviously there was the same sort of collision there, and it didn't bring out a caution previously with 3 cars involved. The 2 cars involved there, and all of a sudden there's a caution.
Yeah, the previous incident would be the cars were off the racing surface. There was a time where iRacing would throw a caution at that point in time, but here we have a replay of the incident.
Yep.
Michael Murphy and Alec. Nope, it is. Oh,
that was
there's Eric.
Steve Pepper. He actually drifted up the track and connected with Mike Murphy then.
Yep. But iRacing has toned that down now. So now, if a car is spinning out of control or whatever, out of the racing groove or off the track, it will not bring out a caution.
Ah, right.
So that's what happened in the first instance where the 2 cars got together. They were both off the racing track. They were down on the apron or in the grass or whatever. So it was no caution at that point because they were off the racing surface.
All right. Lucky dogs. I'm passing high around everyone.
So now I think we have got the lucky dog rule as well. So somebody will be passing. This looks like the replay of the incident that brought out the caution.
Oh yeah, Pepper just a little high there, and doesn't seem to be. He's not going to get any damage off of that. Everybody keeps their wings on. I know they're pretty fragile, those rear wings on these cars.
Oh, very.
So yeah, that would be the difference between the last caution. I'm sorry, the last caution and this caution was cars on the racing surface as opposed to not. And if you can keep momentum, if you can maintain any speed and the leaders are not anywhere near in the rear, you will not get a caution there as well.
Ah, right, I see.
And we have a single file restart here. And I know some of the guys were asking, some of the drivers were asking about this. And as long as in a single file restart, you can pass to the outside from the time the green flag waves to the start finish line, you can go to the outside of the line. You cannot go to the inside. And if it's a double file restart, you have 2 lines. So the inside line can pass to the right of the inside line, and the outside line can pass to the right of the outside line. If I'm not making sense there.
Well,
I don't.
It makes sense, but yeah, I got a little bit lost with the passing on the rights and lefts.
Yep, these guys here now. If Ken Olive gets a good jump on Alex Murphy, if he passes to the outside,
yep,
he will not get a penalty. If he passes on the inside before the start finish line after taking the green, he cannot pass before the start finish line on the inside.
Right, so it would actually make sense for Kenneth to go to the outside of the straight to stop anybody passing him on the inside. Ah.
And that's the thing. That is the defense on the single file restarts is to take a line that is raceable, but as close to the wall as you can, so you cannot get past, because you can't get past on the inside or a penalty will come to the passer.
Got you. That makes sense now.
So on these restarts, the defensive thing to do is to get as close to the wall as you can without letting the car go, giving space to a car behind to get to your outside so they can't pass you.
Right, so that's the tactic. Ah.
Yes.
That makes sense now.
And
I understand. So, pace cars off.
Alex Murphy getting another nice jump.
Yeah, he's really good with the restarts.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
There's Junior Pepper on screen, along with a few others, but
looks like Russell's going down the inside of Steve.
Steve Pepper.
Yep.
The other thing I can say about this too is I don't see this as very difficult to pass on the inside.
Yeah, the track seemed very slippery on the inside of the corners, so it was very easy to drift up the corner.
Contact. 3 cars involved there.
Oop.
And that is Kuzmarek, Bees, and...
Check up attitude.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize the third car.
That's
the other
fine,
black
no
and yellow car.
It could be Pavel Kuzmarek or...
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Kuzmarek,
100% sure. Well, that's Pavel Kuzmarek there.
Yeah, and he looks like...
With no wing, no rear wing.
No, right, yeah. He was trying to catch up to the field, I'm sure, and just looped it because he had no rear wing. Oh, it's Beast.
Yeah, that's Slade making contact with Eric Pusey. Eric's having a terrible race this time. And then the secondary contact there from Slade on Pavel Kuzmarek as he rode down the track, just took his wing off.
Yeah, but Kuzmarek trying to catch up to the field with no rear wing, and that he's getting loses all sorts of downforce, and that's what caused him to spin there.
Yeah, I have noticed
after the incident.
Yeah, sorry, Jason. I have noticed the F4 and the USF, the single seaters with the wings. If you take one of the rear wing off, there is no downforce from the back. It just spins around.
Mm-hmm.
Got to take things so slowly with them to try and get back to the pits.
We can shorten these if we're all formed up, right?
And Russell Bright just behind Steve Pepper again.
Yeah, and we are shortening, as you heard Ken Olives there say that we can shorten the pace laps up. So we get back to green flag racing a little, so we're not yellow pacing, we're green flag racing. We can do that. And I know I'm not as excitable as Mark here, but he puts a lot of color in these races. I just
yeah, he's great. His Mark is full of energy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but we all have different styles, don't we? I mean, I've listened I've listened to your commentaries on the Oval Division, and it's full of information and things like that, and you have a very calm and serene way of commentating. It's nice. It's good.
That's good. I'm glad it's and we're about to go racing again here. That's good. I'm a lot of times you don't really need to say much, I guess. It's just as the action speaks for itself. It's two wizards right next to each other, right there, side by side, wheel to wheel.
Yeah, wizards on wizards. It looks like Tom Malarian and Gavin Kelly, I think.
Yeah, and look at Tour. I mean, we talked about Tour earlier. He's all the way up into 5th spot, and he started back in 14th.
Yep. That looks like Russell Bright just behind Steve Pepperu, just behind Philip Miles there.
Everybody getting when they can get early. There's a little crossover move going on there.
It was a nice move though by Russell Bright there for taking that position. He just managed to keep hold of it, I think. Oh no, looks like Pepper's passed him again. It's literally to and fro with the ovals.
Yeah. There's a Tour right on the back of Shellcraft. Almost pushing him through the corner.
Yeah.
Ken Olive, he's another. He's all over the LOA. He's also a pretty regular oval racer.
Yeah.
He's going for the lead right here. Just so hard to get it done. Again, these front three have put a little gap back to 4th, but wow, this is just great racing up front.
Yeah, obviously Weaver just joined the party in 3rd place there and challenging for 2nd.
Yeah, he's got really nowhere to go. Now that the front two might be single file, nothing to do. Can't get it done. And Millar's on the outside of Shellcraft behind. And they have caught these front three. Kelly as well. Just a little lift going through turns 3 and 4. And you get those front guys that were side-by-side racing, and it has allowed the 4th through 7th or 8th to catch up. They punch a big hole in the air.
Yeah, it makes such a big difference, doesn't it? And the race is so close as well.
Shellcraft and Millar trading spots. Kelly and Miles trading spots behind. Very exciting racing. I mean, I'm sitting here just watching this as a fan, and it's hard to. There's so much stuff going on, and you can't keep track.
There's a second covering.
Is up to 3rd.
Yeah, there's a second covering 1st to 6th.
On a short oval, that's impressive.
Do you
see Millard? Yeah. Oh wow, 12 to go already. It's just flabbergasted. This is exciting stuff, and I know I don't sound like it, but
Alex Murphy still in front with now Kenneth Olive just over a 10th. In fact, just under a 10th now between him and Kenneth.
Yeah, and they're side by side, and Tour's right behind them. So that's going to give him an advantage to catching them, anyways.
Is it best to go high in the high groove or the low groove?
I guess it depends on the track, but this is actually looking like, I mean, you can, the higher the groove, you don't have to get out of the throttle so much to make the turn.
Yeah.
So you can stay in the throttle longer, but it is also the longer way around the track. So you can keep the revs up and the momentum up on the high side, but you're extending the length that you have to drive around the track. So I guess it really depends. Being on the outside of a car on the inside, you can dictate that inside car's line.
Yeah.
As you come off the corner, the outside car can stay low, what we call pinching. You can pinch that car, the inside car, low, so it can't get on the throttle or it will drift out and make contact.
Got you.
So defensively, here goes Weaver back around tour. We might be able to see this right here. You see how Weaver gets a run off the corner because he's on the outside, and Millar can't get on the throttle early enough, or he'll wash out and make contact. Doesn't mean it's the faster way around. It's just side by side, it might be quicker.
Yeah.
And then there's also track to track.
So each track has a different. Each track has a different sort of way of driving it. Then, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Now Weaver's stuck on the inside and Shellcraft is on the outside. And we just saw Weaver make the pass on tour on the outside, and Shellcraft is making it work here. And yeah, if you're on the inside, if you are the driver on the inside of an oval, it is your responsibility to not wash out.
Right, got you.
And not run a little high. That is your responsibility, being on the inside, to not hit the car next to you on the outside.
Yes. I suppose that makes sense.
Wow. Contact. Trouble.
With 5 to go.
That's Gavin Kelly falling down the order there. I didn't see exactly what happened. I knew they were two abreast there for a few rows back. That was... I'm sure we'll get a replay on this. Maybe not. We're still green. Well, the cars are slowing.
Replay.
Oh.
I'm not sure there's contact or...
It kind of looked like maybe Kelly jumped the rear wheel of Weaver there, but they were all checked up in front, and I think he was just caught out.
Yeah, it was an odd little incident, was that?
Yeah.
So you must be ahead of me.
I think Kelly was just I mean, everybody was so tight up front and checked up a little bit going into the corner on the outside, and Gavin just caught up to them so fast that he had really no place to go except to the outside and jumped the rear tire of Weaver, I think.
Yeah.
But that was not bad. That was pretty impressive. We got a lot of laps in there in green flag.
We did, yeah. It's been certainly a lot better than the first, the previous oval raceway for the USF. But, last season was a bit of a crash fest.
That was Charlotte. I know you raced.
I think it was.
There was a race at Charlotte. Yeah, that was like a super speedway. I know you can go 4 or 5 wide there with these cars.
Yeah.
But this is a nice little track. It's a nice size track. It's a nice shaped track.
Yeah, you get some decent speed in here. The pace car's in.
Ken Olive leads us around 3 wide going into turn 1. We'll see how this works out. This is a green-white checkered.
Looks like it.
The Pepper and Pepper side by side. Oh, contact again.
Yeah, it looked like Netcode did that. And that was unfortunate. That was James Pepper down the apron. And another spinner.
Weaver spinning.
That's
that was the other thing.
No, that's unfortunate for Jason, because he had a really strong race up until then.
James, I mean, it's unfortunate for everybody, I guess. Yeah, but you're right. Jason was running towards the front. And that's really going to mess up the reverse grid, and Ken Olive wins the first heat. Here is the replay.
Just a tiny wheel contact. Yeah.
Chris White, James Weaver. There you go. He won in the books.
Yeah, so congratulations to Kenneth Oliver on that win there. Second place was Alex Murphy, and Tom Laring once again coming from the back to finish third. Ben Chalcroft fourth, Russell Bright fifth, Chris White sixth, Mike Murphy seventh, Philip Miles, Steve Pepper, Slade Bees, Keith Schooling, Jason Weaver, Pavel Kuzmarek, James Pepper finishing 14th, Gavin Kelly in 15th, and Eric Pusey in 16th.
Yeah, Mike Murphy, I'm surprised. He does open wheel on the oval side too with our IRL 18 series.
Yeah, I think Mike had a bit of there was contact between Mike and Steve Pepper on the first incident that wasn't called caution, so he possibly had damage.
Oh, that was Mike.
Yeah, I think it was Mike, and I think he was the one that contacted Eric on the downslope.
This is our starting grid for the second heat.
It is, yes. That'll be reverse grid, won't it? So Philip Miles gets pole position, followed by Mike Murphy, Chris White, Russell Bright, Ben Chalcroft, Tom Malarin, Alex Murphy, Kenneth Olive, Steve Pepper, Slade Bees, Keith Schooling, Jason Weaver, Pavel Kuzmarek, James Pepper, Gavin Kelly, and Eric Pusey.
The cars are already pacing. We didn't waste any time at all there. They just want to hurry up and get going with this heat too.
Yeah. Can't wait to get going.
Roll through the slotted spoon.
that will live with Matt forever.
I know. And it's okay. It's fun. Oh, shoot. I think
every map from now on with spoon should be called Spoon Corner.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yes. Pace car is off and green lights are on and we're racing again. 3 wide right off the bat going into turn one. We'll see how this works out. 3 wide, 2 abreast. Oh, little contact there, everybody. Oh, no, that was Jason Weaver there getting pinched. I don't know.
Oh,
who was on the end? Oh, and more trouble.
Yeah, secondary contact there. That looked like James Pepper at the back.
Well, that's unfortunate for James. I watched him at where were we? Donington. He did.
Yeah. Donington. Yeah.
Oh, that's netcode.
Yep, and netcode again.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
James sliding around on the track and straight into, I think, was Eric Pusey again, or can't quite see the name. No, Keith Schooling, I think.
It was Keith Schooling.
Yeah. Oh, just
there was netcode. Yeah, that's too very unfortunate for James and Schooling. Yeah, that's just too bad. And then the wing falls off.
Yeah.
It's too bad iRacing couldn't fix that.
Yeah, it's another little thing with iRacing is that.
James Pepper is going to have to come in and get that rear wing fixed, and Schooling probably will as well to get the front wing fixed.
Yeah. Russell Bright up to 4th place.
Mike Murphy showing in 2nd, and keep an eye on him. And Malaren back in 5th.
Oh yeah. He just creeps around until he gets to the front.
Yeah, I know. It's like you don't even see him, and all of a sudden he's like,
he's
sniffing
every race.
I know, it doesn't matter where either. What car or nothing. He's just, here we go. We're going green. So, right. Going to the inside of Chris White. There's. Who's that? That's Malaren. Moving up the inside. No place to go at the moment. You can run it 3-4 wide with these cars. They're small enough. The track is wide enough to do it. It's just, there we go, 4 wide. Almost.
Yeah.
Just amazing stuff. Look at this racing. It's just, I'm speechless.
Yeah, we have some good drives in the yellow
Trouble for Weaver. Couldn't get it together. And the caution's out.
Sorry, guys.
Well, that's unfortunate. It was looking pretty dicey up front.
Malari now still in 5th, just behind Chris White now. Alex Murphy down to up to 6th, I think. Oh, just a little bit of a slide there from Jason.
Yep. Yeah, just couldn't keep it in. I wouldn't say that was cold tires. It just lost the rear on that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get a bit of a wiggle on it, it's very difficult to stop it on the slopes, isn't it?
Yeah. Chris White. And
we have contact there on the pace lap.
Yeah, the assassin comes out of retirement to take out Chris White on a pace lap.
Oh, dear.
Holy smokes.
I would think there'd be an investigation into that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very unfortunate for Chris, because he was running really strongly as well.
Yes, he was. And I'm wondering if Tour's got a little damage on the front wing.
Yeah, that's a possibility. James Pepper taking lucky dog. Yeah,
he does get the lucky dog.
Lucky dog coming around.
And that is, just to, I guess, put it out there in case people don't know, the lucky dog is the first car 1 lap down gets a little freebie at Tour.
It's quite clumsy, that.
Yeah, poor Chris. He lost a wing, too. He has to stop.
Yeah.
No worries, my friend. No worries. It's all good.
So, yeah, that lucky dog is the first car a lap down, gets the freebie around. And it doesn't have to be 1 lap down. He could be 2 laps down. But if he's the first car any lap down, then he can ride around, get the lap back, and you see it a lot in the oval racing. Not so much Indy cars. Indy cars do not have a lucky dog. They do have a wave around, which is if you're getting caught between the pace car and the leader, you get your lap back. The safety car, I guess. I say pace car, American term, I know. The F1 folks talk about safety cars, so.
Yeah. No, Oval is definitely a pace car, because you're pacing the cars behind you. A safety car is more for safety, isn't it? It's a safety car. there's usually something wrong with the track or one of the cars that's stuck that brings a safety car
Okay.
out. Whereas the pace car on the ovals and whatever, he's basically to stop them going too fast, and it gives a chance to cars to catch up again, doesn't it?
Okay.
I think that's about right.
That's about right.
I noticed there that Slade Bees had gone too wide in the pace lap there, so that possibly under investigation.
Good spot. I didn't even see that, so I'd have to. I wonder if we get a replay of that, or
Just I noticed on the pace lap that it had shown. I'm not sure it was side by side with, but it certainly was side by side with somebody on the pace lap.
Steve Pepper. Being passed by Chris White there. Steve working back on the inside. Yeah, the draft just doesn't seem to be as strong here when you're single file. I don't think these cars singly punch a big hole through the air.
There doesn't seem to be a side draft neither, would it?
No, I wouldn't, really wouldn't think that. I don't know how much air goes around this. This is all new to me. I don't know how much air would go around the side of the car to get that side draft, but get 3 wide. Oh, trouble.
Contact.
Oh, big trouble, yeah. Slade Bees.
Yeah, that's damage to the front end.
I don't know who else was involved there. I'm assuming Eric Pusey.
Yeah, it looked like Eric's car that was on the high side, I think.
Just like I said, I'm learning schemes here, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's Pusey in the purple car. Bees in the blue. Yeah, I don't know if Eric got right into the back of Slade and upset the car.
Yeah, it looks like Keith Schooling was involved in that as well, I think.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's one murder and one attempted murder.
Should not drive an admin, obviously.
Yes.
Some funny comments coming out with these drivers. It's brilliant.
Yes. And I think they're referring to her texting and driving into the back of Chris White. I'm pretty sure that's what they're referring to here.
I think so, yeah.
Yes. Don't text and drive, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. So Philip Miles, I hope it is Philip. Yep, Philip Miles is still leading.
Yep.
Mike Murphy's in second. Russell Bright third. Alex Murphy, Tour Millard, still hanging in fifth. I would just expect him to like this, just get closer to the front, but I guess fifth isn't that bad from starting 14th.
That's true, yeah. I mean, once again, he's coming from a long way back. I mean, I know this was the reverse grid, so he's come from like, I think it was 7th or something. So, looks like we're going green again.
Yep, Gavin Kelly going right to the inside of Ken Olive. Kuzmarek and James Pepper just behind. Steve Pepper there, the sandwich. The meat in this sandwich.
And these cars run so closely together, don't they?
Yeah, and I just saw James hit the apron there. That can be a little scary in some of these open wheel cars.
Yeah.
You get down on the apron, touch the paint. Sometimes the paint gives you grip, that yellow line on the inside, but sometimes it just upsets the car so much that you lose it. He kept it together, and I don't even know it's a problem. Looks like everybody's... Ooh, that was close. So I say everybody seems to be giving everybody else room, but here comes Tour. Still hanging on in fifth. Little burp of the throttle. I just can't seem to...
It's a great view, is that?
Yeah, I know. I love it. That's awesome. Everybody just right on the rear wing of the guy in front. Whew.
It's so close.
I love this stuff. Amazing stuff. You see, nobody's got an advantage from being behind the car in front. They just, unless these cars get 2 or 3 wide, you just can't. It's so hard to get a pass done.
You're working so hard just to try and work out where you can get past somebody.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, if you can get to the outside of somebody, you might be able to get something done, but it doesn't seem like the inside is... You can't get the passes done on the inside.
No.
That's what it appears to be, anyways.
Tom Malone on the inside of Ben Chalcroft going through there.
And he going down into turn 3, and he's going to get that one done. Gavin Kelly just behind. Kind of follow passing on the outside, possibly. It's funny, everybody gets single file and in order, and then somebody makes a move, and then it gets really exciting. Philip Miles and Mike Murphy still out front.
Yeah, once somebody breaks cover, like you say, it's like you get 2 or 3 then that try and take advantage of that. It's like throwing a pack of cards in the air and try to catch them all, isn't it?
Yep. It is. You just don't see that rapid... Tour going the inside of Alex Murphy. You see how Alex can pull the outside and gain that little spot, and Tour's going to dive down in here. It'd be cool if we could keep this shot a little bit and see what happens. You see how Alex keeps the momentum on the outside?
Yeah.
It's just... the inside's a shorter line. You just can't get on the throttle as easily as when somebody on the outside. Oh,
so close.
Boy, my gosh. Oh.
And there's no way that Alex is going to give that up because it's anti-Wizard versus Wizard.
There you go. That's true too. Yeah, he's going to fight Tour hard here, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
This is awesome. Who said oval racing isn't exciting? Who says that?
This is fantastic. Awesome. Oh, wow.
Oh, we're going 3 wide down into turn 1 now. Tour and Murphy still going at it. Yeah. I think Murphy's got the advantage here, though.
Three wide going through there.
And Tour's sitting in fifth, and Alex Murphy's up to second. I hope I was getting the cars right.
There's less than a second between Alex Murphy and Gavin Kelly. Now Kenneth Oliver slipped to 8th.
Amazing racing in this second heat. That is Shawcraft, and that would be Philip Miles on the outside that he just got around. Yeah, but these cars too wide there. Russell Bright's got no place to go unless he can go way to the outside, and you're just giving up so much.
Oh, touch of wheels there.
I think they were intertwined there for a little bit.
I think so. 10 to go.
Fantastic stuff.
I mean, if ever you need an advert for oval racing, this is perfect, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, there's a wall count. Yeah.
That was Steve Pepper into the wall there. Just drifted high, and he's contacted Chris. Oh, such a shame.
That's just too bad.
That brings out another caution.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like a heavy hit as well for Pepper, didn't it, as well?
Yeah, it did. I mean, even the wall hit in itself would have been, I'm sure, detrimental. These cars are just so fragile. From what I've seen here today, anyways, it's just looked like he kept the wings on it, but. And then that was Chris White that got collected in that.
Yeah, as you can see there.
And
just wide.
Chris might be okay. Yeah, the whole nose cone is off his teeth. Oh, now he lost the rear wing.
Front and back. If you're gonna do a job, do it well.
I guess, yes. I hope he does have his quick repair still, but he's a lap down, so I'm curious. I'm questioning that.
Yeah, I think actually he's just lapped down because of the incident rather than the fact that he'd been off previously. I think he still had the fast repair.
Okay, so well, that's good.
If he did, he would get the lucky dog if he can get him out in front of the pace car. So he'd be able to rejoin at the back.
He shouldn't. Technically, he shouldn't because he's the one that brought the caution out.
Ah, right.
So he shouldn't get the lucky dog, but...
Yeah, he's 2 laps down now, so that would be Keith Schooling taking the lucky dog.
There you go.
I didn't realise that if you brought it out yourself, you couldn't... it makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, I can understand that. But with the ruling being that the first car that's a lap down takes the lucky dog, I thought that's how it worked.
Yep, but if you bring out the caution, then you don't get the benefit of the lucky dog.
That's fair enough.
Yes, because you could, I mean, essentially, if you had somebody doing some questionable things, they could bring out the caution themselves and get their lap back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, intentionally bringing out a yellow flag and then getting the lap back, and that's just... So, yes, if you're involved in an incident, then, you're not a benefit of... You can't benefit from those.
No, that's right. Having said that, I mean, if it was a real race in terms of real life, that incident would have put him well out of the race anyway. I mean, there's such damage that it wouldn't have been a fast repair and straight back out again. So it's
right. So I guess technically, I mean, with iRacing, you could... Oh yeah, you're right.
6 to go.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. You explain.
No. I was just... You're right. Yeah, if you have a damaged car, you can't get a lap back anyways. You're damaged. So, but with iRacing, you'd have to probably go into the pits, get the thing fixed, and then come back out. You wouldn't be a benefit of that anyways. But 6 to go, 5 to go, coming to the line. This is amazing stuff. I can't believe That is Malaren going right to the outside, and Shallcraft and Malaren going at it again. James Pepper back up into the mid pack after starting last or second to last in this heat.
Yeah, next to last.
Kudos to him. Kudos to him. Ooh.
Just passing
Oh, scary move.
Yeah, just squeezed it through.
Yeah, I got room. I'm going. That was nice. Ooh, looked like Kuzmic getting a little loose, oversteery. Downshift, that's just beautiful. I love that shot. Alex Murphy out front with a half a second gap, 3 to go. This is a race for second between 3 cars.
Yep. Alex Murphy again gone to the front. Oh.
Ooh, yep. Very close, but that's going to give Malaren a shot to the inside. This is a race for third right here. Oh, did they touch wheels? Mike Murphy keeping the momentum up on the outside. Malaren's going to get it done here, I believe.
Yeah, we're on the white.
Murphy fighting back on the outside.
Yeah. This is a sprint to the end, is this one?
It is, and this, you can't call it. There you go. Alex Murphy wins, and who's going to get third?
Oh, that's so close.
Mike Murphy comes home with third. Holy
That's
smokes.
insane.
What a race.
Third place was Mike
What a
Murphy.
race.
Hey, fantastic. Well done.
Yes.
So results for the second race here at Phoenix is Alex Murphy takes the win with Ben Chalcraft and Mike Murphy on the podium. Tom Malaren up to 4th, Philip Miles 5th, Russell Bright 6th, Gavin Kelly 7th, Kenneth Olive 8th, James Peppering up 9th and Slade Beast 10th. We've got Pavel Kuzmarek in 11th, Eric Pusey 12th, Chris White 13th and Steve Pepper 14th after that collision they had. Keith Schooling 15th and Jason Weaver bring up the rear in 16th.
He did. And yeah, I'm looking at James Pepper. That was a pretty good recovery drive in that second heat from starting last up into 9th. That's nice to see.
Yeah,
but that race for third.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so close.
Fantastic race today.
Yeah, brilliant.
I'm impressed. I'm yeah. It was awesome stuff.
So the championship standings, Tom Malaren with 307 points at the moment, winning in first place, followed by put my teeth in, Alex Murphy and Russell Bright. We've got Mike Murphy, Ben Chalcraft, Eric Pusey, Nico Minardi, Chris White, Kenneth Olive and Philip Miles in 10th. We've got Sebastian Hall-Michael 11th, Gavin Kelly, James Pepper, Chris Forrester, Steve Pepper, Roberto Costa, Pavel Kuzmarek, Graham Bardsley, Gareth Winslade, who hopefully will be back next week, and the other two I'm afraid I missed off. I apologise. Championship standings for the teams. Not sure on that. That's extra races.
Extra racing, yep. Extra race, yep.
It starts at 5th, so we'll leave
it does start at
championship
5th.
standings at the moment.
I did see Ben Shallcraft and now I apologize, I forget about up 4 spots in the championship standings.
Yeah, it's a good
just
result
after
for
this.
Yeah.
Well, nice.
I can't remember where we're going next. Where's the next one? I think it says it. So I think, is it Hockenheim?
Oh, Hockenheim. Yep, here we go.
There we go, next time. Hockenheim. So we're travelling all the way to Germany. So that'll be interesting. A nice Grand Prix track. And yeah, we'll see you all there. As you can see, we can. Do you want to join us on Discord? Obviously on Facebook, and if you've liked the content and what have you on this race for on YouTube, please consider subscribing and join us for the next one.
Fantastic, Steve. It was great working with you today. It was nice. It was different. It was.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure.
I enjoyed it. It.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Well, hopefully, there may be a bit of a surprise for the next commentary, and we'll have to keep you all in suspenders for that. All right.
Yes.
Right. Well, Jason, you take care. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you on this video, and I look forward to the next one.
Very good. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Take care.